It's a sheer pleasure. We are commencing. Namaste and good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to our workshop on perspectives of career management, specially organized for our e-Vidya Bharati learners. I am Dr. S. Radha, a Senior Regional Additional Director of Indira Gandhi National Open University, Region Center, Bangalore. And it is an honor to be your host, and we embark on an insightful journey to explore how career management can shape and define your future. Africa is home to an extraordinary wealth of talent and potential, and you, the next generation of leaders, have unique opportunity not only harness that potential but also to shape the future. However, we know that navigating that career path comes with its own set of challenges, whether it is access to resources or information or opportunities. Today's session is about equipping you with the right perspective to manage and to grow your career in a rapidly changing world. Our speaker, Sri Mr. Shiva Prasad KM, co-founder, executive director, Disciple India Education Resources Private Limited, is an expert in career development, education, and leadership, who will offer a range of perspectives on how you can succeed both locally and internationally. We will dive into the topics such as importance of adaptability, building a professional network, and how to seize opportunities in growing sectors across the world and beyond. We encourage you to be fully engaged throughout the session. Please ask questions, take notes, and most importantly, envision how the knowledge you gain today can transform your own career journey. Remember, managing your career is not just about the next job, it is about developing the skills, mindset, and connections that will take you forward for years to come. Once again, welcome and thank you for joining us. So, let us make
Thank you.
an inspiring and a transformative experience. Now, let me introduce our resource person. Mr. K.M. Sivaprasad is a co-founder and currently the executive director of Disciples India Group, consisting of business units, namely Disciples India Educational Resources Private Limited, Talents India Learning Academy, Talents India Marketing, Akruti Consultant Bangalore, and managing partner in SRS Rice Industries, Sagar Shimoga. He is involved in executing professional and entrepreneurial business responsibilities of the group. He has specialized expertise in skill development, executing CR projects, organizing corporate trainings, job drives as per education institutions and state departments requirements in various parts of Karnataka for both private and government organizations. He is an MBA in International Business and MCOM degree holder in Entrepreneurship and MPhil degree in Management with a postgrad diploma in Instructional Technology. He is an industry representative of a regional placement company of Indira Gandhi National University, Research Center, Bangalore, and a member of SNC Innovation Startup Policy Development Committee at KLE Societies, yes, Nijalingappa College, Bangalore. He is also certified trainer from NIES, BUT, New Delhi on employability and entrepreneurship and life skills. Sir, we are very glad to have you here on this occasion. and it is a privilege to have you to deliver a session to our e-Vidya Bharati learners all over India. All the learners admitted in IGNOU all over India are invited for today's session. We are very glad to have you, sir. Hearty welcome to you once again. And now may I request Sri Shivaprasad sir to kindly deliver the keynote address, please.
Thank you, madam. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Yes, thank you. Can I share the screen?
Yes, sir, please, sir.
So hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for the wonderful introduction of mine. And I'm really happy and honored to be a part of IGNO's learning sessions mainly. And really thank Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNO, and IGNO Regional Center, Bangalore. And heartily welcome the students of e-Vidya Bharati, mainly the students of Africa. And I say namaste and a very good afternoon to all of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
My screen is changing.
No, sir, same slide only. The welcome slide only visible, sir.
Yes. Let me check. Just give me a second.
Okay. My dear learners, hope we are able to follow our English accent. If you want, we will reduce our speed of talking also. Shall we speak still slowly? Are you able to follow us?
Yes, we're
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to
yeah.
follow
We are
you.
able to follow.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you so much. Fine. So we are also planning 15 days once or monthly once. Again, some more session with some more expert. You can also share me what topic you want me to arrange a session for you. Yes, our resource person is presenting. We will continue later, please. You can also post in the chat box that you want a session on so and so topic, or you want some training on so and so field. Sure, we will be arranging. All our research centers we are planning a series of activities for the learners to take an admission under the Vidya Bharati. So you may kindly also message me. Sure, we will take care of them. I hope all have completed your examination and some may be in the coming session. Please submit your assignments on LMS portal. Submit your project proposal if any also on LMS portal. All your queries, our experts will attend at the ending of this session. Please make a note of your doubts and queries also. Sure, we will attend it. Mr. Shiva, can I help you in presenting your topic? If you share me the PPT, I can also present from my side. Mr. Shiva Prasad, sir.
Just give me a minute, madam. There's some technical glitch over here. Just
Okay, okay, no worry, no worry. Yes, my dear learners, I invite you people to speak and provide your views until our speaker get connected. There was some technical issue, so he is trying to connect his PPT. In the meanwhile, I invite you people. Okay, so our Kuwait Peter has posted a chat box. Mine is on results. I have done exam 3 times, but I have not received your results. Could you please, Peter, could you please type your enrollment number here so that our staff will make a note and provide you the status? Please mention your name,
Oh,
enrollment number, program code also in the chat box.
I will. My registration number.
Yeah.
The details are required to check your status. Yes, we have Muhammad Gafasa. Please, yes, Muhammad Gafasa, please speak.
Good morning.
Ah, yes, please. Yes, I will. I will post the mail, email ID in the chat box. Sure. See, what happened is some students belong to regional center Bangalore. UGNU has many students, more than 3,000 students. But all these students are not admitted under one regional center. We have 67 regional centers. So RC Bangalore, they have given PGJMC, MEIJMC OL, and DCE students, and other students are under some other RC, but no issue. You can put your query to us. I will forward to Center for Online Education. You are welcome.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm Madhumita. I wanted to ask your email address. I'm from Kolkata Regional Center.
Okay.
I wanted to have your email address.
Our address you want or Kolkata RC address?
No, your email address.
My email address, okay, sure, I'm posting now. You can make a note.
Okay, thank you.
There are two email IDs for us. One is a general email ID, rcbangalore@ignu.ac.in. So in this email ID, our Indian learners of distance education, online program, all will be sending the queries. See, another email address I posted, IMSRC13. So that also you may use it. That is meant for only online learners. And for our students, we have dedicated email IDs, which is AMC, RC13 at ignu.ac.in. Our students may be knowing MAJMC, RC13, ignu.ac.in, DC, RC13 at ignu.ac.in. See, along with your detail, no, please mention your query, your problem. What is the issue? You have to mention that also, so that it is easy for our staff to verify the database and provide the information. Mr. Junrani Admu, please mute your audio. Thank you.
Yeah.
thank you all. Apologies for the glitch over here. Madam, can we start the
Hey,
session?
yes, sir. Please, sir. Welcome, sir. I
Yes.
request all the participants to kindly mute your audio. Kindly mute your audio and lead it to the speaker. We will attend your queries end of the session. Okay? Stop posting your messages. Kindly listen to the resource person, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and a namaste to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Namaste, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. Hi, I am Shiv Prasad. As Radha Madam has introduced about me, I am the founder and executive director of Disciples India. So, Disciples India is a skills training and placement support company. So, later on, we'll be talking about that. So, today's session is about workshop on perspectives of career management. So, let us start. So, just imagine, my dear friends, you're walking in the streets in your place in Africa. So you find a magic lamp in front of you. So you pick up the lamp, and as said, it's a magic lamp, and you rub the lamp. So after rubbing the lamp, a genie appears in front of you, and he says, "Hukum, mere aka," or "Your wish is my command." So, my dear friends or my dear students, what will you wish for? If a genie appears in front of you, you can unmute and say, or you can put it in the chat box also. A genie has appeared in front of you, and he has one wish for you. Normally, he'll be giving 3 wishes, but now it's 1 wish as we are short of time. So, what is that one wish which you want to take from the genie? You can unmute and say, otherwise, put it in the chat box also.
Dear learners, hope you
Well,
understand. Please respond. Yes.
Hope I'm
well,
audible.
to have my dream job,
Sorry,
to have my dream job,
you want a good job? Good.
my dream job, yes.
Yes. I happen to see here good health, good job, good money, good health, good home, good house. So these are the wishes normally which we ask: money, health, wealth, good job with a good package of salary, want to build your good home, keep your parents happy. Yes. So let's come to the reality. So do we normally find wisdom? Very good. Do we normally find a magic lamp in the road? Obviously, no. So, in case we find a magic lamp, if we rub it, do we get genie? No. So, to get all these wishes, it may be health, wealth, money, good career, good job, to become a software engineer, all these things. Do you need a genie for that? I don't think so. The only thing which is required is planning for your career. So, the right planning, it's all in your inside, it's all in your head. So if you want a good health, wake up early in the morning, have good food, you'll have obviously good health. If you want a good career or a good job, you're supposed to work hard in your education, get a good graduation degree. If you want a good job also, again, you're supposed to work hard for that. And anything you want in your life, it's left to you. You are the person, or you are the lamp of your life. You are supposed to work upon it. So let us realize this one and go ahead. And today's session will be completing this all. So today's session takeaways are: so introduction, understanding career goals, skills development and lifelong learning, career path, career challenges, career transition and adaptability, personal branding and online presence, and at last, question and answers. So let's keep this session an interactive one. So session prerequisites: kindly keep a pen and a paper handy, because this is going to be a workshop and there'll be a lot of activities which will make you think about your future and come to a proper understanding of it. Ensure a stable internet connection. Use the chat box for questions or any doubts. Otherwise, you can unmute and ask. turn on your camera, that's an option. If you want, you can turn on, otherwise it's an option. So we'll take a break almost like 45 minutes. So we'll try to finish the session by 5:30 over here, Indian Standard Time. Ensure you are in a quiet place and focus, and kindly request to participate on the activities done over here. Hope I am clear. Am I too fast, too slow? Please let me know if I'm going too fast also.
Yeah, this
It's
is
very
okay.
okay.
Very
Okay,
understandable.
thank you. So introduction. So the first thing is question yourself. Normally, if you're planning for a vacation, how much time do you spend for the vacation? If you want to plan for an outing, if you are planning for a trip, how much time normally you spend for planning it? 1 day, 2 day, 3 days? We'll plan the overall vacation, right? Second question, how much time you spend for planning for a party? If you're planning a party along with your friends, with your relatives, with your cousins, how much time do you spend planning for that? It may be a birthday party. How much time you spend for it? How much time you spend for a festival? You are planning to have a festival, or in another month we are coming up with Christmas. We are coming up with New Year. How much time do you spend planning it out? So how much time you spend planning for a movie? Hope you all watch movie. How much time you spend for your internal exams? As madam said, there will be internal exams which will be coming up, and there will be exams which will come up. How much time you spend? 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, right? Obviously, we'll plan for everything in our life. It may be vacation, it may be birthday party, it may be movie, internals, exams. But when I ask you a question, how much time have you spent planning your career? Can anyone answer this? How much time you spend your plan for your career?
Maybe 1 hour.
For
Well,
me,
1 hour?
lifetime. I spend lifetime.
It's a
I
lifetime.
spend
Yes,
my
correct.
lifetime planning my career.
Yes. So normally when it comes to planning our career, as I have interviewed a lot of candidates, they'll be saying hardly out of 100 candidates, 80% won't be planning. Only 20% are the people who actually plan for their career, how they want to progress in their career, where they want to achieve or what they want to achieve in their life. So this is where our session will actually take you forward. How to actually plan your career and go forward. So before managing the career, let us understand what is a career. A career is a job, or the job or a series of job that you do during your lifetime. Your lifetime, what all activities you do, especially you continue to get better in that job and earn more money. It's the job plus over a period of time what all jobs you do, and how much money you earn from those jobs, and mainly the satisfaction out of it. That is called a career. This is as per the Cambridge Dictionary. So here, sorry. Then what is career management? Career management is a lifelong process. As I can see in the chat box, Mr. Mansoor has written, it's all the time. So it's a lifelong process of planning the activity and managing your career to achieve your career goals. Your career goals may be to become an accountant, to become a CEO, you want to start up your own business, you want to become a software engineer. So, what is that career goal? Accordingly, you are supposed to start from the back end. So, let us understand the difference between a job and a career first. A job is a regular employment. It may be a full time or a part time, where a person earns only the money. But a career is a profession, especially required a certain skill set and a training, and one's own passion is what which takes it forward. Again, job may be for a short time, so it may be like working in a restaurant, working in a bakery, Like it's a part-time work, but a career is a long-time pursuit where you'll be following your dreams or your passion. Often does not require specialist skills or any skill set required in a job. So often requires specialist skills over here. When you're following your career, you will be requiring certain skill sets. So if you want to be an engineer, there's a set of skill sets or a technical skills which you're supposed to learn. If you want to be in the account stream, there are certain skills. It may be accounting, it may be taxation skills, it may be income tax related. Those are the skills which you're supposed to learn. In job, it's mainly about earning. And in career, it's about earning and mainly the passion, less again life. In jobs, rewards mostly like to be wages or salary again. And here, it's not only salary, again, you are supposed to enjoy what you are doing in your life. And job relates to a single period of time, and in a career, it's spread over multiple years. Again, it's not for an year or two, it's spread across your lifetime. So again, two more things you're supposed to understand before you manage your career. First one, acknowledging diversity. So when you plan for your career, think like you want to start up a business. So you're planning to become, let's say, more than a business, we can say it as you want to become a software engineer. So we are supposed to understand the economical state of the present place which work upon, the social impacts, and the cultural landscape also. So how a country actually takes forward. So if you want to start any business for a matter also, kindly understand the PEST, which is known as political, legal, technological, and social aspects of a particular country or a state or a place. And kindly understand a global and local opportunities also which we are involved, because as I've made a research from last couple of days, there are a lot of opportunities which are coming up in African countries. It may be healthcare, it may be telecom, it may be banking and finance. Opportunities are plenty in the upcoming days or upcoming years, I can say. So you can plan accordingly where you want to go in your career or what sector you want to work. Okay, before we go ahead, let us understand your career goals. So now I request everyone to keep a pen and paper and understand your SWOT analysis. What do you mean by SWOT? SWOT represents to strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So remember this, my dear friends. It's not only for the professional; it's for the personal impact also. You're supposed to do this SWOT analysis. So kindly go through the questions. The strength. What kind of strength you are having? S stands for the strength. So understand the questions and kindly make a note of it. Hope you are following me. Hello.
Yes, sir, we are following.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, we are with you, sir.
Okay. The S stands for strength. So it's your inner strength again. So what do I do well? Kindly note down. No need of telling or putting it in the chat box. This will be for your own understanding and making you understand where you actually stand. So in the SWOT analysis, the first one is S, which stands for strength. In strength, the question is, what do I do well? Are you a good communicator? Are you a good technician? Are you good at convincing person? So what do you do well? The second question is, what are my skills and resources that I can draw upon? As I said, the skills, what are the skills which you are having? As if you are doing your engineering, or if you are doing your MBA, if you are doing your MCOM, what are the skill sets which you are presently having? It may be your digital marketing skills in digital marketing, content development, or analytical skills, data analytical skills. You may be good in advanced Excel, which all skills you are having. And the third question, what sets me apart? What sets me apart from my counterparts or my friends? How am I different from the others who are in our or in my circle? You may be having too much of patience, you may be having too much of perseverance. What all? And last one is, what do others see as my strength? Can among your friends, if I ask your friends about you, so how is Mr. Ibrahim? How is Mr. Ali? Can you let me know a little bit more about Mr. Peter? What will your friends say about you or may say about you? Please note down that also. So if you are done with the strength, you can type a message in the chat box, yes. Then we can go for the next weakness. You can type yes in the chat box if you are done with the first strength. Good. Thank you, Ibrahim. Okay, when will the exam start? By the way, the questions will be answered later. Those all.
See, learners, kindly listen to the speaker. Concentrate on the topic what he is covering. Okay. Other queries we can discuss later. Kindly stop posting irrelevant messages at present. Listen to him. Answer to him. This is a workshop. Okay. We want to see that how best you understand and what are your skills.
Yes. Yes. I think someone has raised the hand. You can unmute and ask a question. Not an issue.
Welcome, sir. You asked a question of how can I study? My first answer is, what do I do well? In my own perception, I think I can do.
Your voice is not audible. You can otherwise you can put in the chat box. Okay. Then we'll go for the next one, weakness. So strength and weakness are your internal things. So weakness, what skills do I lack? So you want to become, you want to work in the healthcare industry. So what skills do I lack? You want to become a CEO of a company going forward. What skills do I lack? And next one, where can I improve? So where all can I improve? So if given an opportunity, you have an opportunity to learn thanks to IGNO now. That is an area of improvement where you can improve your skill set and your qualification. And next one, what is holding me back? Okay, which is strength, weakness, opportunities, and strengths of an organization. This is about you. It's not about the organization. It's about understanding your skill sets and taking it forward. And you can take a screenshot of this one for further, in your free time, you can take this up also. And last is, what are the current trends? What are the current trends? So understanding the trends after Corona, lot of companies have gone online now. So there's a lot of opportunities for online. It may be online content development, as I said, online coaching, online consulting. Again, if you're very good in digital marketing skills, you can give consulting, or you can become a freelancer and solve a lot of things. So what are the current trends in your place? Again, who needs my skills? Again, think like you're good in accounting skills. There are many organizations who need an accountant. So that can be a skill from your side. If you are good in, again, communication. So there are many organizations who are looking out for people in marketing sector. Your communication can be your strength. How can I turn my strength into opportunities? Now understand, as I give an example, you want to work as a marketing person in an organization. Your strength may be your communication skills. That becomes an opportunity for you. Last one is threats. What threats might be limiting my possibilities? What are the threats are there? So seeing your economic conditions, seeing your cultural, seeing your political situations, what trends are, what is limiting you from becoming a successful person? Next one, what are my competitors doing? What are your competitors doing presently? Competitors, in a sense, it may be your friends, it may be your colleagues. What are they doing presently? Where are they working? How did they reach over there? You can make that research also. Next, what are the obstacles? What are the obstacles are there to reach that position? And the last one is, how can I control it? So these are the questions you're supposed to understand about yourself before we go ahead with the further sessions. So once we are strong in understanding ourselves, where I actually lack, or what is my SWOT analysis, what is my strength, what is my weakness, what is my opportunities, what are my threats, then only we'll become strong and understanding ourselves and go ahead strongly in our career path. So shall I go to the next slide? If you have make a note of this,
Yes, sir.
so you can, in the chat box, you can say yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. And next is, now you understand what are your strength, what are your weakness, what are your threats and opportunities. Now,
Hello, sir. Sir,
yes,
Yes, sir. Please, can you talk about the opportunities, please?
your voice was echoing. I was not able to hear you.
I ask you to repeat about opportunities, please. I didn't get it well.
Sir, he did not understand SWOT analysis, it seems. So I think after completion of session, he can also help you to understand.
Yeah, sure. I'll share you my email IDs and I'll be sharing the presentation also. You can go through it later. You can revert back. So next is setting smart career goals. So what are your career goals now? You can put a chat. You can message me in the chat box. What do you want to become after your PG? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Can anyone type in the chat box? I want to become a system developer. Good. Mr. Ali, I want to become a translator. Very good.
hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So are you going to receive our certificate in our emails, or are you going to collect it in Indian embassy in our various countries?
I'm not sure on this question. Probably.
And then the certificates we will arrange, no worry. We are having your names in the attendance record, and those matters we can discuss later, please. See now, kindly listen to the session carefully
Yes, we should be
and
specific.
seriously. Try to understand. See, we arranged this. Actually, we were totally busy. We arranged this session by requesting Superstar sir to know the level of your employability skills so that we can also plan and submit a report to our ministry also. So kindly listen to him and prepare the answers for the questions informed by him so that we can also assess your skills. All other things we will discuss later after completion of the session, please.
Yes. Thank you. So I can see over here, I want to be a translator, I want to be a writer, Adam, Mr. Peace, financial analyst, I want to work in the social worker. Oh Lord, I want to become an ethical hacker, I want to be a social worker, software engineer, teacher, Mr. Peter, very good. I want to become a software developer, web page designer, a programmer, a robotic engineer. I see myself running my own developed job for a company. I want to become a software engineer. Very good, very good, good. So here, almost all of you, I believe you have put up your SMART and career goals. So let us understand what does SMART relate for. SMART relate to S stands for specific. As you have mentioned over here, I really appreciate you people, you guys. So you already mentioned a robotic engineer. You are specific in your career. I want to become. Mr. Ahmad Hassan has written he wants to become a robotic engineer. So you are specific now. So now the next step comes is measurable. When you want to become, how long does it take to become a robotics engineer? That is what you're supposed to think now about it now. The third one is achievable. Is it achievable in the present state or present place where you are? Or do you want to have a global exposure? Do you want a support from any of the organization? That is what the achievable stands for. Third one is relevant. Is it relevant of what you are doing now? If you are doing your commerce and you want to become a robotic engineer, is it possible? Do you have the technical skill set relating to become a robotics engineer? So if you have a technical skills, then it's relevant. Otherwise, again, you have to start reworking yourself. And the last one is time based. How much time do you have now? If you see the present scenario from last 2 years, AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning has grown like anything. So it has taken up a lot of opportunities or a lot of jobs in the market. So is your time base short or long? To become an engineer, how much time do you take now? So is it 2 months, 3 months, or 2 years, or 4 years? If you want to start up a business, how much time you need now? So it has to be a time based. So as I said, so kindly make a note of your SMART career goals. It has to be specific, as all of you mentioned, a teacher, a technician, a programmer, software engineer. It's specific, good. Kindly measure yourself. How you are growing, what are the progress, day-to-day progress which are happening to reach your goals. Achievable. Make sure you can reasonably accomplish your goals within a certain time frame. Is it achievable or not? So if you can't say that you want to become a president of a country in 1 month, it takes time. You can't say like I want to become a CEO of a multinational company in 1 year. Obviously, it takes time. So you're supposed to think and act. And third one, again, I'll repeat, is it relevant of what you are doing currently? Because every step you put it now, that becomes your career path for the future. And last is time based. Kindly keep a time. Let it be a time bound. If you want to say, I want to learn coding in 2 months, so keep it as a time based. I want to learn robotics. I want to learn artificial intelligence, or I want to learn Data analytics in 6 months. Keep it as a time base so that within that time base you finish your learnings and go forward strongly. We'll go for the next slide now. Next slide. Okay. Skills for the 21st century. So skill development and lifelong learning. So normally I talk to a lot of students. When I ask them what graduation, what you are planning to do, or what you are planning to learn after your graduation or your PG, they say enough, sir. I have learned 15 years of my life and I don't want to learn anything later stages. So I've done my post graduation now. That's enough. I don't want to learn anything. That cannot be. Life is all about continuous learning, continuous growth. So sorry. So now the inputs for you is skills for the 21st century. What are the skills? Relevance of soft skills in workplace, the role of lifelong learning. So as per the Harvard review, there are a certain number of skill sets which are supposed to be. My screen changed. It's not changing over here. Okay. Skills for the 21st century. So can anyone type down what are the skills required for the present time? What are the skill sets which are required now? I can give an example. It may be communication skills, computer literacy. Very good, Mr. Ibrahim. Effective communication. Digital skills, using effective AI skills. So here you can see skills for the 21st century. What are the skills required in this century now? The first skill any organization will look out for is critical thinking and problem solving skills. People don't want problem creators, they want problem providers or solutions. Visible? PPT is visible?
Yes.
Sorry, sir, you are not audible.
Sir, we can't get you.
You are muted.
Okay. Now it's audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir, you are audible.
Yes.
Okay. So next is collaboration and teamwork. Oh, sorry, I'll repeat again. So creativity and innovation. So how creative you are, how innovatively you work with. If given an work for you, how out of the box you work, how out of the box you think and execute the work is what works. Next is collaboration and teamwork. No company wants a person or a lone wolf. They want a team. They want a person to work in a team. Next is digital literacy. How good are you in working on technological part? How good are you in the basics? How good are you in Microsoft Office, digital literacy, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, spreadsheet? How good are you in these basic technological aspects? Communication skill, how good you communicate to people. Next is emotional intelligence. So how much pressure you can take up, how much stress you can take up, that comes in the emotional quotient. So previously it was IQ, now it's purely on emotional quotient. Next is adaptability and flexibility. How flexible are you in the work environment? Normally, the working hours will be from 9 to 5. If your subordinate says, can you work for another half an hour? Are you flexible to take up that work? If your colleague is not there in the office, can you take his work for the day? That comes as flexibility. And are you ready to adapt to the changes, the present changes? Leadership and initiative. Are you a leader? Because now presently any organization for a matter, they need leaders. Leaders doesn't mean a manager or a CEO of a company. You individual can be a leader. Think like a leader. Next, global and cultural awareness. Are you aware of the global culture? Are you aware of the culture? Awareness about the global culture, how it presently is. Thanks to technology now, you can sitting in place, you can understand the culture of a different country. Financial literacy. How good are you? Am I mute? No, I am not on mute. It's actually am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Someone
you're
might
audible.
say I saw some message. Okay. Next is financial literacy. How well you account your finance? How good are you with the money? Next, lifelong learning. As I said, it's not like you finish your education and you say enough. I don't want to learn anymore. Life is full of learnings. And at last, entrepreneurial mindset. You either have to be an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur. You want to start up a business, you become an entrepreneur. No, I cannot start a business. I don't have the required finance or required risk. So you can become an intrapreneur. Intrapreneur is a person who actually works in an organization and thinks that is his own organization. So companies nowadays need intrapreneurs who thinks that the organization they are working at their organization and work towards the goals of the organization. Next, relevance of soft skills in workplace. There's a saying which goes, a person is hired for his attitude and a person is fired for his attitude. Any person who wants to work in a company, who is giving an interview, the only reason he gets selected is because of his attitude, and the other reason is skill set. But if a person is lacking a particular skills, that is the technical skills, they can be groomed upon. But if he has a right positive attitude to learn, if he's having that attitude, he'll stick on to a company and starts growing. But in case he's having a bad attitude or a wrong attitude, where he's not ready to learn, he's not ready to work as a team, he is not ready to cope up with the work pressure, and he is negative in his approach, then he will be fired. So again, the saying goes, a person is hired for his attitude and a person is fired for his attitude. And the next one is, what's that? Yeah. Oh, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
It's visible.
It's visible.
No,
Yes, it's
yeah.
visible.
Really? Just hold on. Okay, I think somebody is sharing the screen. Can you just stop the screen sharing, Mr. Frank? Mr. Frank,
Can you
you
stop
are
sharing
sharing.
your screen, please?
Kindly stop the screen sharing. Mr. Frank, I request to stop the screen sharing. Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay. Hope my screen is visible again.
Yes, for now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the role of lifelong learning. So continuously upgrading your skills, whether through formal education or informal education. Informal education matters a lot. So formally, you are doing your education through IGNO now. Apart from this formal education, what all other educations you are taking up, other skill sets you are planning to take up? So as I saw, you want to become a digital marketer, data scientist, software engineer. So there are different companies or edutech platforms which are helping you down to gain those skills. So if you see in LinkedIn Learning, there are opportunities for that. It may be Coursera, they have opportunities for that. You can learn. Next is you can Udemy, there are opportunities. You can take up these courses, start learning every day. Start learning every day. So next is career path. And all of you type, what is your future plan after your post graduation? Are you planning to learn further? Are you planning to look for a job, or are you planning to start your own business? In these three, which one you are choosing? You can type in the chat box. Education, if you want to pursue your further education, presently if you're doing your UG, undergraduate, you want to plan for PG. So you can write education. If you're planning for employment, you want to work in other organizations, MNCs, you can write type employment. If you're planning for entrepreneurship, you can type entrepreneurship. So planning for a startup, all of them, employment, Mr. Nasir, employment, build software development, build a software company, employment, good, education, Mr. Daniel, education, very good. Mr. Adam, education. Education. Good. So I see most of you are doing your education. and most of you want to undergo employment. So what are the opportunities which you have in education? You can do your UG, that is undergraduate, or PG, that is postgraduate. UG, you can do your BBA in business administration. You can do your B, that is bachelor's of electronics or engineering. You can do your commerce or science. You can do your MBA, MA, MSc, LLB, LLM, and lot other. We can pursue your university courses. Apart from the regular degree or UG and PG courses, you can take up your professional courses, like it may be CMA, CPA, CIMA, ACCA. These are some of the courses if you are into commerce stream. Cost and management accountant, public accountant, cost accountant. Likewise, these are the courses which you can take up. Otherwise, you can pursue your PhD in the research. If you want to get into research, you can do your PhD, or you can take up short-term certification course. As I said, it may be from LinkedIn, LinkedIn Learning. It may be from Coursera. It may be from edX. It may be from Udemy, or many other platforms are there, edtech platforms. You can take from short duration of 2 hours till 2 to 3 months of short-term courses and get skills, not only skills, with that certification. And the last one is government exams. Every country has their own government exams. If you want to get into government sector, so you can write your own government exams, country's government exams, and get into the government sector. Next, let us understand employment. So in employment, there are 4 types. One is a full-time employment. In full-time employment, it's an 8 to 9 hours of work. As a person is supposed to work Monday to Friday or Saturday. So it's a full-time employment which you will be doing. Next comes as a part-time, where half a day you will be working in an organization, and half day you will be working for some organization, another half day you will be working for another organization. Third one is you can work as a freelancer. If you have a particular skill set, you may be, as I said, you may be good in digital marketing, or you may be good in designing. Lot of companies are there who are looking out for a person who are good in designing. So you can register yourself in some of the freelance organizations like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, or Toptel.com. So these are the companies which actually hires freelancers and work as an aggregator between a company and the freelancers. So among you take up your cost, and you can ask for the amount which you want. And the last one is internship. This is very important, internship. My dear students, kindly understand the importance of internship. This is the time where you start understanding about the company. More than a company, you understand about yourself as working as an intern. Once you start working as an intern, it is, as I said, it's not only about the company's culture. You'll start understanding about yourself, where you actually stand. So working as an intern, you'll be on different job roles in an organization. So you'll be start working in different job roles. As I said, it may be in account stream, admin stream, marketing stream, finance stream. So it may be in the development also. Once you start working in the organization as an intern, you'll start understanding the company's culture and where you actually stand and what you actually like. So as an intern, when you join any organization, you feel that you want to be an accountant, but you are an extrovert person. You want to talk to people. There you understand you are not a person who can sit in a particular place and work. You are more of a people person rather than a process person. So this is where you start understanding. So in internship also, there are many companies who are ready to offer internship. It may be for free or it may be paid also. So some of the organization like UNICEF, Forage is an organization which actually helps in internship, And in the local community itself, you can talk to the companies and ask for internship opportunities. So local companies also provide, and international companies also provide for internship. So McGregor's theory X and Y. So kindly go through this and understand what kind of a person you are. Where do you fall? Are you an X person or an Y person? So McGregor has identified two kinds of personalities, that is theory X and theory Y. So let us understand what theory X does and what theory Y does. So in theory X, employees dislikes to work, avoids responsibilities, any responsibilities given to him, he normally avoids that one. Third, have to be forced, controlled and threatened to deliver what is needed. He has to be micromanaged every time. He has to be threatened every time. Then only the results can be expected. Next is need to be supervised in every step. As I said, micromanaging him. Every step he keeps, organization or a person is supposed to keep an eye on him, what he is doing. Last is need to be enticed to produce results. Otherwise, they have no ambition or motivation to work. They are not motivated to work. Every time we have to motivate them, we have to threaten them to work. And let's come to the Y theory. Employers are happy to work. They'll be always happy to work. They are self-motivated. They are creative. When you are self-motivated, you tend to become creative. And when you are creative, you enjoy your work with responsibilities. In theory Y, people take responsibilities and are motivated to fulfill the goals. You no need of much direction. You don't need much directions. Any work is given to you, you ensure that the work is executed. Seeks and accepts responsibility. So you seek responsibilities and you accept responsibilities also. You consider work as natural part of your life and you love to solve problems. So kindly put in the message, what kind of a person are you? So are you a X person or are you a Y person? You can type in the chat box. Are you a X person or are you a Y person? Y. Mr. Mashira Ali, Y person. Mr. Yusuf, Y. Everson, Y person. Uttair, Y. Mr. Kohli, Y. Ojha, Y. Good to see a lot of white people are there in the group. So kindly note that any organization needs Y or theory Y person. If you fall in the X category, kindly ensure you transform yourself to Y category so that people around you are happy and they are give more responsibilities and work for you. Y. I can see a lot of Y. Y. Good. Good. Y. Mr. Mukhtar, Y. Mr. Hans, Y. Mr. Hasim, Y. Good. Please type if you are a Y person. Mr. Usman, Y. Mr. Ahmad Hassan, Y. Good. Happy to see a lot of theory Y persons in the group. So next, so we got to know about education, we got to know about employment. Now it's entrepreneurship. So you want to become an employee or an entrepreneur? So if you want to become an entrepreneur or if you want to start your own business, these are the qualities of a successful entrepreneur. He has to be strong, achievement orientation person. He has to be strong and achievement oriented person. Unwavering determination and commitment should be there. If you take up any work for a matter, you should ensure that you are committed and you give results for it. That is self-reliance and independent. You have to be independent and think on your own. You have to be hungry for success. You have to have self-confidence and self-faith. Once you have self-faith, once you start believing in yourself, obviously self-confidence will come. You have to be sustained enthusiasm. You have to be motivated, self-motivated every time. Nobody will come and motivate you. You have to kick yourself and go forward. Single-mindedness. So you have to have a single approach. You should not have too many things in your mind and work upon. Strong reality and orientation. So you have to understand the reality of the business. Willingness to accept responsibility. This is the main thing. Failures do happen. So once you fail in any particular projects, you are supposed to take the responsibility and go forward. So failure is different, quitting is different. So you may fail, but you can succeed in the future. But once you quit because of the failure, that is the end of the thing. Last is courage and ability to survive defeat. So a lot of people in entrepreneurship, it's always a jigsaw or a roller coaster ride. Lot of things will happen up and down every day. So there'll be a lot of defeats in entrepreneurship, but defeat doesn't mean it's an end. That is a learning. So you should have courage to wake up after every fight. So career management challenges is what next is. So when you're planning your career out of these three, maybe education, it may be employment or entrepreneurship, there are certain number of challenges which comes up. The first challenge is local challenges. Local challenges are unemployment, lack of infrastructure at the place, and limited access to high-paying jobs. And kindly note or understand the pestle. Your political, economical, social, technological, and legal aspects of the country. So strategies to overcome challenges. Strategies to overcome challenges. Enhancing networking skills, identifying niche market, and upskilling through free online resources. So you're supposed to network. This is the time of networking. We have been talking to each other. So don't know in the future where we may meet, also where we can take up other business strategies also. So apart from network is identifying niche market. Understand what is going on in your place. Make a research. Third one is upskilling yourself. As I said, there are a lot of resources which can be utilized and it can be upskilled. So the third one is leveraging global networks. A lot of international collaborations are there. Digital platforms are there. You can utilize those platforms for upskilling yourself. Sorry. So career transition and adaptability. Transition between jobs and sectors. So how to navigate jobs transition, especially when shifting industries or moving into leadership roles. Initially, we talked about leadership roles. Every company needs a person who acts as a leader. So are you a leader is what matters. There's always a question, is a leader born or made? So if you ask me, a leader is made. So how he is made is what we have to think and go forward. So adapting to changing market demands, stay relevant by being flexible and adapting to technological advancement. So now present situation, Has come into picture. Chat GPT. How well are you utilizing Chat GPT for the benefit of your advancement or your career advancement? You're supposed to understand that one. So, for all the things what we have understood now, the only solution for that is leadership. Leadership is the only solution for it. So, leadership is the ability to guide, influence, or lead a group of people or an organization. It is a set of behavioral mindset that helps people to work together to achieve goals and adjust changes. The first question which comes is, are you a leader or do you want to become a leader? So kindly look at the qualities of a good leader. So are you a person who takes responsibility? Are you aware of what all things are going on around you? Are you confident in what you are doing? Are you determined in what you are doing? Are you a person who has empathy? Kindly note there's a difference between sympathy and empathy. A leader should have empathy. Are you a person who is focused? And the main thing is honesty. As a leader, you should be honest and you should inspire people. And the last one is optimism, that is positive attitude. You should be positive every time. Radha madam, how much time do I have now?
Yes, sir. Carry on, sir. No problem.
So another 15. Now it's 5:18. So do I have another 20 minutes?
Carry on, sir. Carry on, sir. No issue.
No issues, madam. Okay.
Yes, yes. Because my colleague also asked, Mr. Rupesh House is nearby. He said that he will be here up to 6 o'clock. How much time you may need, sir?
Another 20 minutes.
Oh, no worries, sir. No worry, please.
Students, is it okay? Another 20 minutes. We'll try to wind up before another 20 minutes.
Yes, that's fine. We are learning a lot from this section.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Sure. Now, again, kindly take out your pen and paper. So there are 15 questions now. Kindly answer it with yes or no. So 15 questions that will help you define your leadership abilities. The first question is, can you identify your 3 main strengths? Right? In the paper, you can write yes or no. So in front of, if it is yes, you can write what all the 3 strengths which you are having. The second is, can you identify your 3 main areas of concern? That is, I can say as a weakness. Can you identify your weakness? What are the 3 weaknesses which you are having? Third is, do your action reflects your words and values? So do your words and actions match? Yes or no? What you say is what you do, or you say something and you do something? Do you listen carefully to the ideas of those who disagree with you? If someone is disagreeing with you, do you listen to them or you bounce on them saying you are wrong and I am right? The third is, are you bold enough to ask for feedback on your behavior and use the information you gather as a tool to get to know about yourself? Are you ready to take criticism? Are you ready to take feedback from others about your behavior? Have you asked anyone about your behavior? If not, please do ask about your attitude, about your communication skills, about yourself. So in the paper itself, you can write yes or no. When others do something wrong, do you take the time to help them and see what they need to change and how they can solve a problem. If someone is doing something wrong, do you normally advise him or do you stay away from him, saying that, okay, let him do? This is where empathy comes. So, what kind of a person are you? Empathetic towards others' wrongdoings and guide them, or no? So, if this slide is over, I can go to the next slide. Please type yes if you have answered. Good. So done. Good. Let us go to the other questions. Next questions. Do you have the ability to assess the strength of your environment and shape it to be better? Do you have that ability to change the environment near you? Can, if someone is doing wrong again, do you have that ability, or I can say the courage to go and say, okay, see, this is wrong? Do you have the ability to communicate a vision or goal? You have a vision, you have a goal in your life. So, as many of you wrote, I want to start an NGO, I want to work as a social worker. Do you have the ability to communicate it to everyone, those goals? Do you have the ability to mobilize people? Mobilizing people, maybe talking to people, talking in front of people, communicating clearly. Do you have a tendency to encourage rather than criticize? Do you have a tendency to encourage rather than criticize? Yes or no? So, do you encourage people or normally you criticize people? 11th is, do you have the ability to take risk? Do you have the ability to take risk? 12th one, do you have a sense of innovation and creativity? 13th, do you have the ability to make decisions quickly? So if anything comes to you, a decision has to be taken up. Do you have the ability to take it swiftly or do you take a lot of time? 14th, are you inspiring and admired by your employees or your more than employees, you can say your colleagues, your friends? Do your friends admire you in a good way? 15th, do you recognize your mistakes easily, rather easily? If you have done any mistakes, not intentionally, unintentionally, if you have done any mistakes, can you recognize it and rectify it? So if you have answered all these questions, the number of no answers provide an indication of the various behavior you could develop or reinforce to reach your ultimate potential as a leader. So where all you have written no, kindly go back to your boardroom again, sit and think how you can improve these all areas to become a good leader. So so if this is done, you can write type yes.
Really a wonderful and informative session, sir. Thank you so much. In fact, this is the best workshop come webinar we arranged during this year, sir.
Thank
We
you.
arranged many, but today really we have all enjoyed a lot.
Thank you, madam.
So excellent. Thanks for all your effort and meeting our e-Vidya Bharati learners' requirements also.
Thank you, madam. So
I-
another
sir,
three slides are there. Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Another three slides are there, madam. Can I
Please,
finish?
sir. Please, sir. So it
Yes.
got disconnected.
Oh,
Please, sir.
okay.
Continue.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. So we have come to the end, almost end of the session now. The last one is personal branding and online presence. Building a strong personal brand through network, meet people, talk to people. There are a lot of communities involved. There are a lot of communities in LinkedIn. Join those group. Kindly share your ideas in it, thoughts among them. That is where you start building your personal networks. And next one is use social media and LinkedIn. As I said, use this medias for effective use and good use. Third one is managing digital footprints properly. So in this digital age, kindly ensure that your digital footprints are clear. No need of putting negative thoughts, no need of negative putting negative images or things in the digital world, which spoils your image also or your organization image also. Last one is last through your performance at the workplace. So if you want to be successful, the main thing required in an organization is performance. If you are a performer, you are a successor. If you are not performer, you will be sent out of the company. So kindly go through these decisions that is hurting your career. So kindly go through this picture once. So decisions that are hurting your career. First one, no direction, proper direction. Second one, not learning about yourself. So the first thing was no direction at all. Second is not knowing about yourself, what you want. Third one is confusing hard work with performance. As I said, hard work is different, performance is different. You have to work smart nowadays. Fourth one is have a right mentor. If you're not having a right mentor who can guide you where you want to go, what are your, again, a person who can tell you about your strengths and weaknesses. Fifth, no stretch or value creations. So you're not stretching your limits, then it becomes a challenge. Sixth one, limited professional network. If you're limiting yourself professionally meeting people, then that is hurting your career. Seventh, not pitching your ideas well. Express yourself. There's a difference between expressing and impressing. Try to express rather than impress. Eighth one, not fulfilling, not learning about your business. So, not learning about your work, not learning about the company or organization or the business. Ninth, not connecting frequently with others in your business. Frequently meet people. It may be the organization which you are working upon. Try to meet them, understand how the company organization works. Apart from your organization, try to meet other people also. Next one, not staying connected and aware of the employment market. So, thanks to technology, there are a lot of portals which are helping you to get connected to the companies. So, stay connected, upload your resumes in the local job portals. That will help you to be relevant. 11th, not acting on what you say and what you do. Again, as I said, what you say is different and what you do is different. That doesn't mix and match. What you say should be what you do, and what you do is what you say. 12th, not having an advocate. Advocate is like again a mentor who can guide you up, who is not supporting you. Last one is not learning to manage politics. Again, this is where when you get into the organization, any organization for a matter will be having internal politics. That is where you have to manage the internal politics. And the last is how to make a career decision. Now we understood about the career management, different perspectives of career. Now how do you manage your career is what this chart shows. So you have made up a decision. So is that decision reversible? Can you change that decision? If it is no, then how much time do I have to decide it, to change it? You're supposed to think about that. Then if you say no time at all, I cannot change the decision which has been made, I have to stick on to it, then choose the safest option and go along with it. If you say you have a time to change the decisions, then how much uncertainty is there? If you make any changes, what is the uncertainty which is there in your decisions? So if it says little uncertainty, then determine which choice has the highest long-term ROI. ROI is return on investment. You're supposed to understand which option is better than. Then if you say, coming over here, if you say if it is reversible, you have other options. So you wanted to be in accounts stream. Now you want to become marketing, or you want to take up engineering for a matter. How it can be taken up. So how much time do you have? What would I regret if I'm not doing that one? So I saw someone writing over there, you want to become a social worker. So challenges are there to become a social worker. So if anything comes up, apart from social worker, it may be other opportunities. So if you take up those opportunities, what would you regret in 10 years? Do you regret that not taking up that opportunity or not? So last one is take risk, but not that you cannot recover from. So kindly ensure that you don't too much of a risk. Risk has to be there, not too much of a risk. And always take risk. Again, I said not too much. And if it is no time, go for your gut feeling. So what your gut says, go accordingly. The final words are, your true strength is not seen in how you handle your career success, but in how you endure and rise from your career failure. So everything you do, there will be failures. So how you rise from that failure matters a lot. How you bounce back matters a lot. So we have come to the end of session now. Before we end, let me tell you a small story and we shall end with that session. So once upon a time, there was a person who was sitting in front of his home and he sees a lush green forest in front of him. And he thinks, okay, when I was small, I used to roam in this forest. It's been quite a long time. I haven't been there. So let me go for a small walk. Then he starts walking in that forest. And after a while, as it was a very sunny afternoon, he kind of felt tired and he fell asleep under a tree. After a nap of 2 hours, he happens to wake up. And after he wakes up, he thinks, oh, what a lucky day it was. I happened to walk in a nice green forest, and I happened to sleep and got a good sleep also. Then he thinks, oh, I got a good sleep now. I'm hungry as it is afternoon. If I had something to eat, I would have been happy. Suddenly, a food appears in front of him. So kindly note, this is Indian thali. which has appeared in front of him. So a lot of things appear in front of him. After that, he thinks, oh, it was a very good day. I happened to get a good sleep, happened to get a good food also. Then he thinks, if I get something sweet to eat, that would have been very much helpful for me. Suddenly, the sweets appear in front of him. All different kinds of sweets appears in front of him. He starts eating those sweets. Then he thinks, oh, I had a good food. I had a good thing to eat also. What if I have something to drink also? Something differently, a liquor kind of. Then suddenly, a lot of liquor comes in front of him. All kind of beverages, drinks comes in front of him and appears. So he starts drinking those things. And he says, oh, I'm the luckiest person in the world. I got a good sleep under a tree. I wished for food. It came in front of me. I had a good lunch. I got good sweets. I happened to get the liquor also. Suddenly, he thinks, who is that who is giving me all these things? After drinking something, he starts thinking, is somebody helping me out? Who is that? Who is helping me out in giving all these things? He goes in a negative mindset. Then he thinks, is it a devil or someone who is giving me all these things? Suddenly a devil appears in front of him. A devil with all the horns and all, devil appears in front of him. Then he starts shouting, oh, devil has come in front of me. Devil will hit me now. So devil starts hitting him with all the knives, everything starts beating him up. Suddenly, again, he starts shouting. Suddenly, he starts shouting, oh, devil is hitting me, I will die. Suddenly, he died. Suddenly he died. A person who said, I'm the happiest person, I'm the luckiest person in the world, before 10 minutes, now he is dead. Why? The place he was sitting was a wishing tree. So what all you wish for, it would appear in front of him, or it comes into reality. So my dear friends, so they may not be a wishing tree, but there is a wishing person or wishing mind, that is your brain. What all you wish for in your life, that will come into reality. You wish for a good career in your life, that will come up. You wish for a good health, that will come to you. You wish for a good opportunities in life, that will come to you. You wish for a good future, that will come to you. It's your brain or your mind works as a wishing tree. So always keep your brain or your mind active and positive, so that you can enjoy your future life in the upcoming life. So by saying this, we'll end up with the last quote. What you think is what you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. So think positive, be good, do good in your life. So question and answers. So you can type in the chat box. You can revert. I'll revert to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. One by one, please.
You can
Kindly
if you
unmute and
ask,
say.
otherwise you can put it in the chat.
I'm on already.
Yes, please.
I'm Sylvain.